Hello, Clashers. This is my favorite time of the year. Air is getting cooler, the leaves are turning orange, the nights are getting longer. Do you know what that means?
It's time to fit so many quality of life changes to this bad boy.
That is so unfair, you stole my line. Hi, I'm Community Manager Darian, and with me is my trusty minion,
Eino.
So we're here to talk about what's going into the October update. But before we get into the details, we did want to talk about one thing. This update is going to be laying down the groundwork for a very massive update that we've got planned for the end of the year. So it may feel like this content might be a little on the light side, but there's a lot of the content that's happening behind the scenes or under the hood, if you will.
Yeah, the biggest thing that we have been working on is clan recruitment. It's actually both ways, from clans to players and players to clans. Why don't we actually start from there?
Right. As you may have heard on our various channels, that we are going to be sunsetting or closing down the global chat channel. What this means that the global chat will be leaving the game, but we wanted to make sure that we had something, a tool that players can use to recruit clan members much more readily and something suited to their playstyle.
Yeah, to kind of facilitate this, we're adding labels so that players can categorize themselves. Like Darian is obviously pretty friendly. He's a clan war player and he's a newbie. And then we're also enabling clans to do the same so that they can do that. And then these parts will be taken and fed into the recommendation engine. So
is there a label for your clan if there's a clan that never wins?
Yes, there is.
Is that the underdog one?
Yes.
Okay.
That is. It's the underdog label. And yes, my clan has it.
So what you can do is set labels as a player. If I'm looking for a particular playstyle, such as whether I'm a social player, clan war league player, or clan games player, there's going to be a variety of labels you can set to yourself and look for clans who have similar priorities in what they're looking for.
And the other way around. If you are a clan that's focused on clan wars, you like clan games, and then you also do normal wars.
Or base building.
Or base building, whatever. Every clan is different. You have your preferences. We also are giving you a player search. So clan leaders and co-leaders can actually open up a menu that recommends players for you to recruit. So no more trolling the league leaderboard, for example, for recruits. Now you actually will get a list of potential recruits that actually fit your playstyle.
And as a player, I can turn on the ability to receive clan invitations even if I'm already in a clan. So it almost kind of acts like a job hunting service.
Yeah.
Like if I see a star player in another clan, if I'm a clan leader, I might try to recruit him based on what our clan is like versus what he's like as a player.
What else do we have for this update?
Ooh, some season challenge changes.
Season challenges, we've done quite a lot of UI work on it, just to make it easier to understand, easier to play, more exciting and more fun.
Kind of streamline the workflow a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, quick train slots.
Yeah. So we expanded the quick train slots from 3 to 6. So instead of having just 3 army compositions saved, now you can have 6.
And these extra ones don't come at any gem cost.
Yeah.
So we're just basically giving you extra slots to build armies. The other one is changes to the clan games. One of the big things players have been asking for is, how do we reward players who consistently perform at the top of their clan every season? What we're doing is, if you are someone who reaches a high enough threshold, and we can set that threshold, whether it's 4,000 or if you want to set it midway, you'll be entitled to get 1 extra reward from any tier that you've unlocked.
For example, sometimes we've had 2 exciting prizes in the last tier, and it's been a hard choice. Like, which one do you pick? Now you don't have to choose anymore. If you work hard enough, that is.
What if I want all 3?
Well,
I know, I'm being greedy.
What else, Darian?
So there are a couple changes that we're adding to the Legend League, more specifically towards the base cooldown of when you edit your village.
Teslas and traps won't trigger the cooldown anymore. And we've done some tweaks to the Legend, how the cooldown works also in Legend League.
So the new timer will take into account how much time is left in the matchmaker and adjust the cooldown period accordingly.
Yeah.
Right. Also, builder-based trophy season is now set to 5,000 for the trophy reset. I know that's something you guys have been asking for a long time. Speaking of autumn, We do have a special Halloween-themed event this year. If you haven't already seen the social media posts, this month's season challenge skin is the Skeleton King for the Barbarian King. It's really cool looking, so make sure you sign up for the Gold Pass and don't miss out on this awesome skin. But also, we've got some fun, phantasmagoric, spooky, Halloween-themed stuff.
Yes, but maybe we'll save that for a bit later.
Yeah. So in this update, we didn't add any troop or building levels, or anything that increased or changed the gameplay, largely because, we've got our World Championship, just a couple weeks away?
Yeah.
So any kind of changes like that would have an effect on the competitive landscape, and giving these clans just a couple of weeks to adjust isn't really fair to the competition.
Yep.
And like I said, we are saving a lot of this stuff for the update towards the end of the year, and it's going to be a very big one. There are a few other quality of life updates going into this content release, so make sure you keep an eye out for the full detailed patch notes on release day. So that's the end of the video. Make sure you click like and subscribe to keep an eye out for official Clash information, especially as we get closer towards the end of the year massive update. So thanks for joining us. I'm Darian.
And I'm Eino.
And until next time,
Clash on!
Nobody loves me.
It's because of your hair.
Let me love you.
No. Sorry, our singing will be slightly off key to fool the algorithm. So here goes.
That better be in a blooper.